Shalom Aleichem. Greetings to all. This week's parasha, Vayishlach, he sent, Genesis 32 verse 4 by David ben David. In this portion, we ask the question, why did Jacob fear Esau? Was it because he knew that Esau was cruel and could kill the women with the children? Jacob could not allow such a thing to happen because of his posterity and the promise of the future bloodline to bear the Messiah of the world. Let's read Genesis 32 verse 1. And Jacob went on his way, and the angels of Elohim met him. And when Jacob saw them, he said, "This is the camp of Elohim." And he called the name of that place, meaning dual camps. And Jacob sent angels before him to Esau, his brother, in the land of Seir, the field of Edom. So Jacob sent angels before him to Esau, his brother. Elohim showed Jacob the solution to the impending doom. A dual messenger solution he had to follow. Jacob received a physical blessing and a spiritual blessing. In seeing Mahanaim, Jacob realized that he had to send his servants before him to Esau, his brother, but also Elohim's angels to guard his future and his life. Although Jacob sought the spiritual blessing all along and received it, he knew that this world is ruled by cruel violators like Esau. Even if Jacob would die, he knew his spiritual blessing would remain. Still, he would do all he could to safeguard the women and the children, to secure their future. In the days of Yeshua, as the Son of Man on earth, Esau's descendants were also present as enemies of the Son of Elohim. The Sadducee sect consisted of Jewish converted Edomites that rule Israel of the day. Their lust for power and wealth positioned them as rulers of the day in the temple. They did not believe in the afterlife or angels, but only in their prosperity teaching. They believed that if Elohim loves you, he would bless you with everything that allow you to rule and dominate others in the world. In Matthew 22 verse 23, we read, "On that day, the Sadducees, who say there is no resurrection, came to Yeshua and asked him, saying, 'Teacher, Moshe said that if anyone should die having no children, his brother shall marry his wife and raise offspring for his brother. And there were also 7 brothers, and the first died after he had married, and having no children left his wife to his brother. In the same way the second also, and the third, until the 7th. And last of all the women also died.' The question, at the resurrection then, whose wife of the 7 shall she be? For all had her. Yeshua answering said to them, 'You go astray, not knowing the scriptures nor the power of Elohim. For in the resurrection they do not marry, nor are they given in marriage, but are as the angels of Elohim in heaven. And concerning the resurrection of the dead, have you not read what was spoken to you by Elohim, saying, I am the Elohim of Abraham, and the Elohim of Yitzhak, and the Elohim of Yaakov. Elohim is not the Elohim of the dead, but of the living.' And when the crowds heard, they were astonished at his teaching. No wonder even the disciples were so surprised when Yeshua announced that the rich will find it impossible to enter the heavenly kingdom. And Yeshua said to the taught ones, 'Truly, I say to you that it is hard for a rich man to enter into the reign of heavens. And again I say to you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the reign of Elohim. And when his taught ones heard it, they were very astonished, saying, Who then is able to be saved? And looking intently, Yeshua said to them, With men this is impossible, but with Elohim all is possible. Then Yeshua answering said to him, Peter, See, we have left all and followed you. What then shall we have? And Yeshua said to them, Truly I say to you, when the Son of Adam sits on in his esteem, you who have followed me in the rebirth shall also sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone who has left houses, or brothers, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many who are first shall be last, and the last first. Today, we still have an enemy within Israel in the name of Esau. Can you recognize them? Dear listener, please pray and search for wisdom in this regard, and Elohim will reveal to you the truth. Let us pray together that Elohim will not lead us into temptation, but allow us to destroy our enemy once and for all. Shalom.